guys, welcome to InFraRed Radio. You just missed Deb singing into a Sharpie. I think she was huffing the Sharpie versus singing into it, but you know. I know, right? Well, I'm Greg, and that's Deb, you guys. You'll see us here on the video on the YouTube channel, and you'll catch us on InFraRed Radio, PGP Radio, InFraRed PGP Radio at podomatic.com, or you'll figure it out.
Something like that.
Yeah. So, snow. Let's talk about snow.
No.
Snow. It won't be long until we get into the snow. What movie? That's
White Christmas.
Hell yeah, pow.
Yeah.
Wife's favorite holiday movie, that and Holiday Inn. We watch it at least 20 times until Christmas Day. And then Christmas Day hits, and it's nothing but straight up. Yeah, Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
A triple dog.
It's a Wonderful Life, Holiday Inn, and White Christmas. Those are the only four things I watch over and over
really,
every year.
I've seen It's a Wonderful Life like once in my life.
That's like the best story ever.
And people say that. I can't. Maybe I just need to force myself and sit down and watch it.
If you actually watched it, you would like it. Because I know you. Just saying.
Oh, you know?
Well, Deanne would know you would like it too, fool.
Deanna doesn't watch it either, and I don't know if it's because I don't watch it or she just, I don't know. It probably is. Probably.
Because you're all about that. You put your eye out, kid.
You know it. I've got the leg. I still have my leg lamp up above the bed on the headboard.
I bet you can lip sync the entire script of that movie from start to finish.
I lose a little bit of memory of it as the year goes through, but watch it a couple times on Christmas Eve into Christmas Day, and it's nothing but
And you're going
Christmas Story. You're right. Oh, fudge. I didn't say fudge. I said F dash. The queen mother of all curses.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's me.
And that, I double dog dare you.
Guys, stuck. Do you know that little bastard went into porn?
The one that got his tongue stuck on the light pole?
Yeah, I think his name is Flick. Yeah. Flick.
Seriously?
Right, yeah.
Is that his porn name, too?
I don't know. I looked it up one time, like, where are they now? And yeah, he did porn for a while. And I was like...
And the dude...
Really?
The dude that played Ralphie?
Yeah.
Billingsley
is his last name.
Oh, my God, he's so cute! And makes me feel
Peter
perfect
Billingsley.
Because I'm, like, old enough to be his mother. But, he is hot.
He's younger than I am. So, yeah.
He's got the most gorgeous blue eyes. Oh, my God. But the kid had pretty eyes when he was a little kid. Too.
Right. And his little brother...
Ralphie. Ralphie.
Ralphie was Peter Billingsley. Randy, he didn't age well.
Yeah. Probably for being wrapped up in all his clothes.
Right. A lot of kid actors don't age well. Like the kid that played Anakin Skywalker in episode 1 of Star Wars.
Yeah.
Dude, he's straight thug. I mean, he's been arrested a couple times, and he's got drinking problems, and he looks like he's,
Haley Joel Osment?
Yeah.
The little boy that was in that.
I shoot dead people.
Yeah, he did not age well either.
No, he got pudgy, and his hairline receded. And
bless his heart.
Yeah, his sister's hot, though.
Yeah, his sister's hot.
And I feel kind of bad because, 16 to get you 20. Well, I'm sure she's over 20 now, or 16.
Probably. Yeah, she's probably legal now.
Mm. I don't get the whole Miley Cyrus thing either. She's just she took the whole redneck trash thing to a whole nother level.
Yes, to another planet.
Bless her heart.
Yeah,
bless her heart.
She got back with the gorgeous one, Liam, whatever his name is.
Thor's brother. The kid that was in the Hunger Games.
Mm-hmm. Cute man.
What the hell is his name?
Cute man. Good looking man, but yeah, she seems like she toned down since she got back with him, which is good.
William Hemsworth, is that his name? Something Hemsworth.
Liam Hemsworth.
Liam, yeah.
Yeah. He's hot. Oh yeah.
But if you like guys, yeah, okay.
She toned down a lot.
Well, good for her.
She got back. Yeah. I mean, come on, truthfully, talent wise, she had a good voice. Mm-hmm. She could sing, and a lot of kids that have famous parents think they can do the shit their parents did, but they can't. Now, she could really sing. She had talent.
Right.
But you didn't notice it because of all the insanity.
Right.
She was just too off the chain. So I'm glad she's chilled out a little bit. Maybe we'll get to hear some of her actual talent again.
Maybe.
She
just came
I don't want to see her flat pancake boobies or her no white butt ass. She has no butt. I have more butt than her, and I have no butt. So I'm just saying. That's not smexy.
Yeah, she's not a very curvaceous child.
She looks like a 12-year-old boy.
Yeah. I like curves myself.
I had some.
You can never tell it by my wife.
Huh?
You can never tell by my wife my type.
Your wife is gorgeous. I love her.
She's awesome. Poor
She's a sweetheart, too.
Yeah, she is. She's a worker.
She's a saint to put up with your ass. Ooh.
I'm not even going to dispute that fact with you.
Nah,
I'm really not, because
you're a good boy.
Well, like we were talking last week, I give her a rash of shit all the time, and bless her heart for putting up with me, because I was walking through the house. I was walking through the house yesterday. Before she. No. I don't do that.
Crop dusting.
Oh, I can't say that. I can't do that. I do that. But anyway.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
But I was walking through the house. We had just got up, and we were getting some breakfast, and we let the dogs out. And for some reason, I just decided to start singing rhymes out loud about stupid stuff.
Nice.
Like about going to the bathroom, and about the dogs going out and getting food for the day, and just being stupid.
Juvenile humor.
Yeah, you know how I do. And I walk around the corner, and she's sitting at her desk where she's got all of her makeup stuff, because we moved everything from upstairs downstairs, so we're just living in the downstairs area. And I got more stories about that too. But anyway, and she looks at me with this look like, "Are you retarded?"
I know the look.
Right? And I was like, "What?" And she's like, that really didn't rhyme, right? And I was like, "Psh, what you talking about? That shit's like some haiku stuff." And she's like, "Yeah, even that kind of rhymes." I was like, "Okay, I got nothing." Yeah, but I mean, that's just how it kind of goes around here. And she puts up with a lot.
She just looks at you and says, "Oh, bless your heart."
You're so pretty. Yeah. Yeah. I have pretty much.
Thank you.
Yeah. But it's pretty crazy. Yeah, you had snow. You guys had snow up in Indy.
But I knew it was going to be a bad day when I woke up and I was laying in bed. My bed, the head of it, I don't have a headboard, so it's like right up against the window. That's like my headboard.
Right.
And I heard this sounded like people throwing gravel at my window, and I'm like, "What the hell is going on out here?" So I pulled the slide up, and it is hailing like golf balls.
Wow.
And I'm like, what? It turns into grapply, then back to sleet, and then the wind was, it was like, we had 45-mile-an-hour sustained winds. And we had a 72-mile-an-hour wind gust.
Woo!
on our wind thing that we have. The alarm went off. And then it started snowing. It's like, it looked like a freaking blizzard, for real.
Yeah.
My husband went outside. He videotaped some of it because he was outside taking the dog for a walk, and then bam, hit. Yep. And then they came back in absolutely covered and freezing, so I had to turn on the fireplace. Just snap my finger. God, I love gas. But anyway, then like an hour later, okay, everything is covered with this snow, and it's like stuck to everything because it blew sideways. And then it stopped, and I got in my car to go out to the grocery store, and I walk outside, and it's like the sun is shining. Oh, and it actually feels kind of like sweat jacket weather. I mean, warm, it wasn't freezing.
Really?
I'm like, what alternate reality did I slip into?
Right.
Because this is April, April showers bring me flowers, not April blizzards kill your flowers.
Right.
Yeah, this is twice this week this has happened. Twice. And now it rained. We got a 95% chance of 1 inch of rain or more today. And then, let's see. It rained for a little bit, and now I'm looking at the security camera, and it's spraying up. Sun's out for a minute, and then it's going to get cold again, and then it's going to rain more. And then by like Thursday, it's going to be 71. No wonder everybody has a sinus infection and coughing and gay.
I tell you what, it's dry here. I mean, literally, I woke up, my nose is dry, and my eyes are boogies, and I'm like, God, dude, are you kidding me? This second, I'm telling you, hold on, let me see. I thought I had a weather channel on my phone, but obviously I took it off because,
you was going to rub it in my face?
Yeah, that's how I roll.
I know, because you be like that.
Oh, why I gotta be a biatch?
Really?
Well, see, it's only partly sunny and 55 here right now. Only going to get up to 66. Tomorrow, it's only going to get up to 54. No, I'm sorry, that's the low. The high is 72. Did you just flip me off?
I'm sorry.
It's going to 70s.
I forgot there's a camera on me
right.
now. I don't do this
well. Oh, shit. It's going to be sunny and 80 tomorrow.
You suck.
I know, right?
I'm just saying.
That's why we moved down here, though. I can't see it. You got it. It's okay, 46.
46 and crappy.
Aw, sad face. So, all right. Well, I mean,
really?
We're about down to a quarter past the hour. Do you want me to play the weird news story, or do we want to go into our the pets and the paranormal stories?
Huh?
We're going to do the weird news.
Do weird news.
Hey, I'm going to do the weird news. Welcome to InFraRed Radio Weird News. For some people, it's not enough fog walk or what. It also has to be possessed. It seems sales of haunted dolls are making a killing on eBay, such as one listing for a nasty, perverse, possessed doll that attracted a final bid of $1,526, according to Vice.com. The original eBay ad claimed the doll gave off nasty vibes and was sexually abusive to other dolls in the owner's collection. Amazingly, claims like that are selling points to haunted doll collectors, according to Jack Hutchcroft, who wrote Vice.com piece. Some people want to connect solely to the spirit, Hutchcraft told NPR.org. Some people buy them just for the doll because the doll's collectors, and the spirit aspect of it is just a secondary thing. I thought it was baffling, really, because I can look past the ghost as long as it is a cute doll. Katrina Redig, a haunted doll lover in Glasgow, Scotland, has 22 so-called haunted dolls and says they are a great way for people to connect with their own mediumistic skills. When you own a spirited doll or item, you can do a session in your own home whenever you want. Redig told Supernatural magazine they can be companions, friends, and teachers. They can teach you a lot about death, afterlife, and more. One day you may discover your mediumistic skills as a result of connecting with spirit dolls. Redig purchased her first haunted doll, Mystical, back in 2010 for around $15. The doll wasn't advertised as possessed, but she quickly figured out that in fact it was. When she arrived, I realized straight away that she was not just a doll. She was a person. Redig told the Daily Mail, that night I put her near the television and I told her, if you're happy, switch it off. If you're not, leave it on. The response was terrifying, she said. The TV switched off and on, the lights flickered, and I knew it was Mystical talking to me through the electricity. She told me she was happy to have been adopted by me. I was overwhelmed that I had to put her away. Rita claims she tried the same process a week later. The Mystical told her through the TV that she had died when she was 103. The current eBay policy makes anyone selling an allegedly paranormal product put a disclaimer that products are for entertainment purposes only. How much entertainment value is a matter of personal opinion. A current listing for a cat goddess doll named Koshka, as the doll spirit will only communicate with you if you're one of the special cat whisper people. Yeah, okay. Haunted products have become such a hot enough commodity on eBay that one seller, the haunted store, felt obliged to offer tips to potential paranormal buyers, including these tidbits. Do not purchase any haunted items unless you are willing and able to deal with the consequences it may bring into your life. Never buy a haunted item without some sort of documentation with it. Be leery of sellers with mass amounts of haunted items. Even if someone claims that they have found 100 haunted dolls in an attic, it would still be doubtful that all 100 dolls were haunted. The idea of owning a haunted doll may sound cool to audiences who've been raised on haunted doll characters like Chucky, but there's reason to be skeptical about the haunted claims. Case in point, Anne McLaughlin told NPR that she once had a doll attached to a music doll that looked as if it stepped out of a New Orleans ghost story. The doll terrified McLaughlin, especially one night when it mysteriously crashed to the floor. McLaughlin says she was convinced the doll was truly haunted and locked it away for years until she finally got the courage to look at it closely. McLaughlin said the music attached to the doll was off balance, which probably was the reason why the doll fell to the floor, not because it was possessed. And that, my friends, is another edition of InFraRed Radio Weird News. Remember, if you have any stories that you'd like to share with us, feel free to send us an email, wpgpradio@gmail.com, staffmpr@gmail.com, and Deb and I will get back to you, and maybe if you want to come on the air and talk about it with us a little bit, and you're more than welcome to do that too. So have a great day, and remember to check us back next week for InFraRed Radio here with Deb and Gregg on the PGP Radio Network. On the PGP Radio Network. Yeah, sorry I was so choppy. I did it real early this morning. And I was like, oh, that sounds horrible, but I'm not doing it again. It is what it is. So, yeah, they actually tell you that if you're gonna post something paranormal on eBay, that you have to put it on entertainment purposes only.
I've seen things on eBay that made me laugh. Like one guy was trying to sell ghosts that he had trapped in these little glass bottles.
Right, I remember that. Yeah. I don't know. Some of the stuff that they come up with is just ridiculous. And, people that don't know any better are like, oh, my God, I'm going to buy that. It's so cool. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wow, here, puppy. And
that's my Mimo. I don't know what he's barking at because I don't see anything in the security camera. That leads me to our next subject that I want to talk about. It's a two-part question. It's twofold. Pets and the paranormal. Number one, can pets see things we can't? And number two, when our pets die, do they come back and visit us like all of our other loved ones?
Yes and yes.
Okay, moving on. No.
Yeah, next topic. No, I believe they do. And the reason I say is I've had, right after the first Greyhound that Deanna and I got when we decided that we were going to do pets, we rescued greyhounds, and our first one, Tricky. And
Tricky, what an awesome name!
Yeah, she was an awesome dog. She was all my dog. I mean, Deanna could tell her until she was a blue in the face, go lay down, go do this, go do that, and the dog would like stand there and kind of look at her like, huh? Who are you?
Yeah, like you're not the boss of me.
Right.
I'm waiting for that chick over there.
Right. And then I bust out with, Tricky, go lay down, or Tricky, come here, or whatever. She's, Johnny on the spot with it. So she was my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And after she passed away, or when she was sick, I believe she got cancer. I really do. She went down so quick that there was just really no point in taking her to the vet.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I knew she was dying. I could just feel it, and she knew it. And, if we'd have took her to the vet, and she really wasn't in a whole lot of pain. That's the thing. She wasn't whimpering. She wasn't crying. She wasn't. I mean, you could just tell she just did not feel well. Okay.
Yeah.
But before she died, she wanted up on the couch because she would get up there on the couch when she didn't think anybody was looking and lay there, right? And she was trying to get up there. She couldn't get up there, so I helped her up on the couch. And then she started breathing funny, and it was like she was trying to hold on.
Mm-hmm.
And only thing I said to her is I gave her a hug and held her real close and said it was okay to go, that we'll see each other again. And within seconds she was gone. And I hear her clacking on the floor all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It started at the house that we lost her in, moved into, I hear her sometimes here.
Yeah, because I think just like anybody else, they attach themselves to you, not to the place.
No, and I can just tell.
Mm-hmm.
All of a sudden I'll think about her. And for a couple of days I'll hear that she used to shake her collar at me when she'd have to go outside. She'd make that noise with her collar,
Mm-hmm.
and we'd go outside. And I hear that. The dogs will be asleep, it'll be quiet, and I'll hear the collar. It's little stuff like that. So, yeah, I believe that they come back and visit you. If not necessarily visit,
Mm-hmm.
that they are with you in their own spirit type way.
Yeah, we've had tons of dogs. We're lab people, and we've had every color lab they make, and we've had them for their whole lives. Because when we get a pet, generally speaking, we get them for their life. We don't.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like people that go get a dog and 6 months later they're done with it and they give it away.
Right.
These are sentient living beings, and they have feelings and souls, just like us. I really believe that. I believe that they go to heaven or wherever it is we go. That's where they're at too.
Mm-hmm.
Good wherever they go. And I've got one in particular. I've had tons of pets over my lifetime that I've loved and lost. But there's this one special one. His name is Lucky. He wasn't very lucky. He was lucky that we found him. Dave found him, actually. Dave was out jogging, and he cut through the field, and he found this little creature. At first, he thought it was like a baby mouse or something. It was a dog.
Oh, wow.
And it could hold him in the palm of his hand. He was so tiny.
Yeah.
And he was still alive, but he was a mess. And it's like, oh, my God. We took him to the vet to basically put him to sleep, take him out of his misery,
Right.
And the vet's like, well, we can try this. And I'm like, oh, okay. She did all kinds of stuff for him and didn't charge me anything. And then I went home and I hand fed this poor little creature and gave him his medicines and everything,
Mm-hmm.
And every hour on the hour gave him a dropper of water to make sure that he was not going to be dehydrated. And I stayed and set my alarm, and I did this for weeks on end with this little puppy, and he survived.
Mm-hmm.
And he was, and it attached me at the hip.
Mm-hmm.
It was like my child, not just my pet. And because we bonded, all that time I laid on the utility room floor with him, with his little body up next to mine to keep him warm, you know what I mean? And he was mine, and he stuck to me like glue. He followed me day and night. If something scared him, he ran to me like a kid,
Right.
and he would, and then when I was at work one day, he got out and got hit by a car and killed.
Mm-hmm.
I was devastated. My husband called me at work and told me, and I couldn't even work. I had to go home. I was so tore up. And oh my God, it was years and years. I couldn't even talk about it without busting out crying because my heart just broke, even years later. And, I still have dreams about him. And he'll come to me in my dreams, and it's so real.
Yeah.
And it's like, you, my little buddy, how you doing? And sometimes I'll feel him sitting by my leg, even now. But I have a dream probably once or twice a year. I dream about him.
Yeah.
I don't even dream about my late husband like that.
Mm-hmm.
But Lucky comes to me in dreams all the time. And I know when I croak, one of the first living beings that's going to be there to greet me is going to be him.
Yeah.
My buddy Lucky.
Right.
But, always just felt like every time I dreamed about him, it was more than just a dream because I always remembered it when I woke up and I remembered it all day. You know what I mean? Most of the time when I dream, hell, by the time I'm awake an hour, I can't even remember I had a dream.
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like these were different than dreams. He was coming to me just to say hi, just to check in,
Yeah. And
I really, really believe that with all my heart. And I have read hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of stories of people that describe the same sort of things with their pets,
Yeah.
Look into their eyes. They are as sentient as we are. I mean, they dream. I know my Nemo, God only knows what that thing is dreaming. But his legs will start going to town and he'll start panting and barking and he's running somewhere, chasing something.
Right, yeah. Yeah, our dogs do that all the time too. And and dogs, people will say, "Oh, hi, cat." I had the cat on my chest and he decided he wanted off.
And it's like that. It ain't just dogs now.
Right. And I believe that too. And there's a whole other realm of discussion with this cat here. But people will say animals don't have spirits or souls, and I think the people that are saying that are people that have never really had an animal that they connected to like that. I don't think that they really understand the gravity of the relationship and the bond that happens. Soulless creatures won't. I mean, it's like this can is soulless. How am I attached to this can? I'm not.
I don't think that there's any living thing on this planet that doesn't have some kind of a soul.
Snakes.
Well, they do, but
no,
I still don't like them.
No.
My friend Bob posted a picture of a giant spider on a house. I said, well, that house should have burnt down yesterday.
Right?
I'm not a spider and snake kind of girl. But though, if I get one in my house, not snakes. I never had a snake in my house. I ain't gonna lie. But if I had, when I've had spiders in my house, I don't kill them. I just can't bring myself to kill them. I'll get a cup and put it over it and then like slides a cardboard under it, catch it, take it outside. And my husband rolls his eyes at me. I can't help it. I can't. Did I tell you the story the other night of me running through the house naked because there was a giant centipede?
Yes, you told me that. That was funny.
My husband's like, don't. I'm standing there naked on the bed, naked, screaming, don't kill it. And he's like, what? I said, catch it. And he's got a shoe in his hand. He's like, there, all done. I'm like,
taken care of.
I felt so bad. I'm like, I'm sorry, centipede.
Wow.
I go outside and I say, look, you guys, just stay out of my house and I'll stay out of your yard and we'll be even, okay? And we'll all get along just fine. I don't know. But anyway.
I don't have that problem killing a spider. I don't know why.
I can't do it. Even though I hate them, I don't like them. They creep me out. If they bite me, I get sick. I can't kill it.
We've had lizards in the house. We have lizards here.
Well, they're cool.
And, Oliver had one in his mouth that was about 4 inches long. And all you could see was the tail out of his mouth.
Oh, my Lord.
Right? And I had to shoo one out. He couldn't have been no more than 2.5 inches. He was just a baby. He just come in checking stuff out, I had to shoo him out with a broom. And he was by the hutch by the back door. And I shooed him. And he kind of was like, what the hell? Jumped out the door and scurried across the patio. I opened up the back. He waited for me to open up the back door. Opened up the back door and out the door he went. So I don't like creepy crawlies in the house. But anyway, back to the animals.
Yeah, back to animals.
Back to mammals. We were talking earlier with the show, we were going to talk about this and maybe even into the paranormal aspect where are they more susceptible to seeing and hearing things of a different realm? And I totally believe that they can. Example, just the other night, I'm laying there and the cat crawls up in between the wife and I on the bed. and sits down on our pillows because we have king size pillows, right? So he kind of picks one or the other to sit on. Excuse me. And he's sitting in a, you know how cats do with their paws are up underneath them and they're ready to, they're on alert, basically. And he's scanning the room. He'll flip his head to the right and he'll look. He'll flip it to the left and he looks and he just sits there and stares. And I've seen shadows in this house before. We had talked, and I know she's probably not going to watch this video, so I'll just go ahead and tell you. I mean, I've seen glowing things above the TV looking down on us.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Now you can't let her watch it.
Right, yeah, I can't let her watch this right now.
Now you can't let her watch it now, no.
And and the cat has been extremely aware of things going on. In the evenings when it starts getting late, she goes to bed, and the bed's just like 6, 7, 8 foot away from me. Okay, we moved everything down here, like I said before, so all my office stuff is down here, the bed's down here, the TV, her stuff to get makeup and stuff, her desk, it's all in there. But late at night, she's asleep, and I've been watching, binge watching Netflix, Criminal Minds. NCIS is next, though. But he'll jump up on my chest. And instead of, cats like to nuzzle your face and, whatever. And
well, mine likes to bite me. So,
yeah, he doesn't bite me.
Another thing.
But he'll look over me and through me to behind me and above my head. Which,
yes. Peter does that all the time.
Yeah, which, makes me think that there might be something behind me. I mean, who's to say that there's not? I mean, I've heard and seen some weird things in this house. And not near as much since left. But
beep.
Yeah. But I still hear and see things, I thought I heard there's a door between the kitchen and the dining room last night, and when you turn the handle, it's like handles from the 30s. And you turn them and they squeak. And I thought I heard the door open, which I told you I was up for an hour and a freaking half because of that sound, and there was nothing. I mean, not 10 minutes after that, the wife went up, went to the bathroom, come back. It was okay, But the animals out of nowhere, the dogs will bark at absolutely nothing. There'll be no sounds. No, you're like, oh shit, you sent the wife in there to see if there's something in it, didn't you? Didn't you? I know that's what you was thinking. But the dogs will flip out. And there won't be anything. And I can say, you just leave the freaking dogs alone, man. And the dogs will go back to sleep. So I think, on the same level as they are able to hear things and smell things, I think they're on that same level of being able to see maybe in a different spectrum. Like an infrared type. And I don't want to say that they see infrared. All animals see infrared. That's not it. But maybe they see on a different spectrum that they can see that sort of activity.
I know I have one cat now, but when I had two, they would both be sitting on the edge of the my sectional has like a chaise lounge part on the end of it. They both be sitting on the footstool part of that, looking up at the ceiling, up in the corner of the. They got a vaulted ceiling in the living room. They'd be kind of like looking in the corner of that one wall. Both of them be like this, and then both their heads would turn at the same time.
Yeah.
Back, and I'm looking at them, and I'm looking up, and there ain't nothing there, and I'm like, what the hell? And I'm watching these cats, and they're like, both of them are going. And there's nothing there. It's like they act like they're looking at a bug flying around, but there's no bug there. There's no light because they've been known to like chase the light from, if my eyeglasses catch some light and then refract, and it'll put a dot of light. Because these two cats were whores for a laser. Oh my God, they would go insane if we went to play with them with the laser.
Oh yeah.
And they would be both like that. And there'd be nothing there. And 5 minutes of this, I'm starting to get a little creeped out. Because I'm like, and I'm like, goodbye, what do you see? And he looked back at me like, what? You mean you can't see this? And then he looks back, and then I'm like, oh, this go on for minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it would stop. And I'm like, what the hell was that?
Yeah. Yeah. And I never really thought about it until right this second that maybe I need to get out like my recorder, or try to snap some pictures or something. See if I can find anything or see what's going on. Maybe there's.
That's what I did once.
Did you?
My dog was acting all crazy. This was a long time ago when I lived in Cumberland, and she kept barking at the down. She would stand at one end of the hallway and bark like a maniac at the other end of the hallway. And she'd like, her toenails would click on the wood and she'd kind of go forward and then she'd scurry back and there wasn't nothing there. So I got my camera and I snapped a picture. And the weirdest thing on this picture, and this was back before cell phones or even, they had Polaroid cameras, but this was just a regular,
You're talking way back in the day.
instrument, I'm talking about in the 80s.
Mm-hmm.
And I snapped this picture down the hallway, and then when I got it filled or developed, it was that picture. The picture before and the picture after were fine, but that one picture in the middle, down that hallway, and I only snapped one picture down that hallway. So the other two pictures were just some other stuff.
Right.
The whole picture had like a red aura around it.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the center of it was hazy and black. But it looked like there was a white bunny, like with bunny ears, coming up out of this floor like this on the wooden floor.
Right.
And I'm like, what the hell is this? I still have that picture. And it's incorporated in my slideshow whenever I do a talk somewhere.
Really?
They call it the bunny picture. Yeah. I did that because there was the dog was acting crazy and I had weird feelings. So I picked the camera up and snapped a picture. Right. And that's what I got. So yeah, you know what? It wouldn't hurt to, every time you feel like something weird's going on,
mm-hmm.
you feel kind of creepy, your animals are acting a little strange, get your camera out, start snapping some pictures.
Right. Do you know Samson, our pit bull? He'll be 4 in July. Wow, 4. Damn.
Wow.
But anyway, he has a hard time getting from the back door around. The way the kitchen's set up is when you walk into the kitchen, there's the basement door on the left, and then the refrigerator, and then on the right is cabinets, countertop, the stove, and then it L's. And then you turn to the left and you go over, and then there's the pantry, the bathroom, and then the door outside. And he has a hard time going from the dining room kitchen door to the back door around the basement door and the refrigerator and the pantry and the bathroom. And then he has a hard time coming back. And it's not all the time, which is why it's weird to me. Because sometimes he does this thing and he's all, I'm a pit bull, rah, 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 and he walks on by, rah, 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 rah. And other times he's scared shitless. He would rather go back outside and stay on the patio than come through that to get into the living room.
Mm.
So
suspicious.
Yeah, I laid some basil and some sage down on the inside of the basement door, and he's been better.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something down there in that area. I don't know if it's maybe the EMF coming off of the refrigerator that freaks him out, or if there's something in there that's causing him to be scared.
Maybe it's in the base.
Oh, the basement's haunted as shit.
Is it?
Oh God, yeah.
Awesome.
That's why
Yeah,
I put the stuff in front of the door.
I'm scared.
Well, I don't think it would bother me near as much as it would bother her if something was to happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
don't let her watch this.
Yeah, she's a don't ask, don't tell, leave me the hell alone policy.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
And
Like, yeah, that thing hanging in my. Remember, I told you that about like the. It was like somebody wearing a sheet
yeah,
with the eye holes cut out, but they were like hanging from the
yeah,
ceiling, watching me. Yeah, yeah. I never told Dave
yeah.
that.
See, I've never. I mean, she knows. I mean, I've shown her evidence that we've gathered together, you know, and she's listened to EVPs, and she saw the video with the apparition coming around the corner and seeing the camera and us there, and then like flipping out
That was
and
good
darting
stuff
back.
right
And
there.
I mean, she knows. I mean, the picture that I took in Mansfield, she's like, "Oh my God, that is so freaky." She doesn't mind looking at it. She doesn't want to investigate, and she
As long
doesn't
as
want
it's
to.
not in her house.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be directly involved with anything of a paranormal
Hmm.
nature. And that's on her, you know. I mean, and that's all
Sure.
good. It doesn't bother me at all. You know, I do what I can, you know, after investigations to make sure I don't happen to bring anything, you know, back with me.
Hmm.
I think it's a little too late. I think I've got a couple of attachments, but I don't think it's anything bad. Um, and I don't know. I think I don't know if it's attachments or if maybe, you know, things just kind of come by and visit. But I wonder though, more times than not, when Oliver, and he does it every night, crawls up on my chest while I'm sitting here in this chair watching whatever, or doing whatever with my feet up, and he'll look over my shoulder. And I'm wondering if that, you know, that's what it might be.
And I wonder if like just strange animals that have crossed over that are just passing through, like maybe
You think?
just
Yeah.
just crossed over. You know what I mean? And aren't quite sure what's going on, and then they just kind of pass through too.
You know, that's a good question. I mean, why would it not be feasible for animals to be ghosts as well as humans, as far as being
Yeah, like
stuck
some of the sounds
somewhere,
that
or
I've picked up.
well,
Um,
at the Atlanta hotel,
yeah,
the
the
cat
like
ghost.
toenails on the like somebody running down the hallway or
Hmm.
a dog barking. I got cats meowing on at the Atlanta hotel, and they're like, "We don't have any cats."
Right? Yeah. Remember Jason and was it Tyler who said they felt the cat?
Yeah, I think that's the name.
Yeah, it was oh, a guy that I used to work with, and Angie and her mom are good friends. Alice.
Oh yeah, a little
Yeah,
flame or
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, Tyler.
yeah. I remember that.
Yeah, he and Jason were like, "Holy crap, dude! I felt the cat, I heard the cat, but I never saw the cat." And then
And
the dude
then
was
and the
like,
guy who owns the place said, "Because we don't have a
"Yeah,
cat."
we don't have a cat, dude." They were like, "Oh shit!" That
Oops.
was awesome.
Yeah, and I got recording on some
Of
of
the
my
meowing,
recordings.
yeah,
So that was like an EVP. I mean,
yes,
just because it was a cat
yeah,
doesn't mean it was an EVP.
right. So I guess it would be on the same, you know, the same argument, like, you know, we can't be the only, you know,
Mm-hmm.
intelligent life forms in the world, in the, you know, infinity,
Mm-hmm.
that on the same presence, or yeah, that cats and dogs and animals can be ghosts and haunt as well.
And what about extraterrestrials? I mean, do they live forever, or do they die and then they are ghosts too, or what?
Yeah, I
I
don't know.
want to
I mean, I
know.
definitely think there's a lifespan, but I don't think it's like, you know, I'm 1,014 years old, and I don't know if
Well,
I,
the Bible people live to be 900 years old and what have you.
I'm giving
So
you the
they
look.
say. What?
I'm giving you the look. Yeah, no, I
Okay.
don't buy the extended life thing at all. You know, there's a circle of life that in existence it has to be followed. I think, but I mean, some is longer than others. Dan, look at that, you big old yawns, man. But yeah, I don't know. I don't see why not. I don't see why that. You know, and it goes back to proof, especially like with incidents like the cat at the Atlanta hotel or the Rhodes Hotel. You know, people say, well, animals don't have spirits.
Yes,
Well,
they do.
that goes right there, and we have evidence of that to prove differently. You know, and that's what it's
Hmm.
about. Hey, you know, let me prove you wrong on this. But
Animals have spirits. Look at their faces when they see their owners. They are so in love. You can feel it. It's palpable.
Mm-hmm.
That's the spirit.
Yep. And I see it every night when I bring her home from work. The dogs won't let her in. They make her stand outside on the patio until they get their quota of hellos, and then they'll let her in the house.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I just walk by them. Yeah, do what you gotta do, man. I'm out.
I'm out.
But yeah, it's I totally believe that there are animal ghosts. I really do. I mean, just in my own experiences, and you know, I'm not trying to prove or convince anybody of anything. I just, you know, go by my own experiences on what I believe and what sways me in my thought pattern to say, okay, there is some merit to what's going on here. But I mean, you know, people can believe what they want to believe, but I think there are animal ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
me too. And anybody out here who's watching this today, if you have a story that you'd like to share with us about your experience with pets and the paranormal, send them to us and we'll read them on the air, or maybe we'll call you and you can tell us about yourself.
that's right. You can send an email to us at wpgpradio@gmail.com. I have that inbox open all the time, so I'll see your email come through, and then I'll get a hold of Deb or vice versa, and yeah, you guys come on and chit chat with us because we don't mind.
No, we like sharing.
Sharon.
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 I was getting ready to say Sharon Osbourne.
Beat you too.
Stop it. Get out of my head. Crazy man.
Here, it was getting choppy. You guys see the video thing going on. Let's change.
I can smell my barbecue. I hope it's not burning.
That's your breath. I'll wait till me later.
Shut up. I can't say.
So, but yeah, you know. Oh, good God. But yeah, it's just awesome to see. You know, I was going to say too, when we first got here, saged the house, and the whole time that she was doing it, the dog.
You keep going.
Yeah, Sammy would follow her around, and when she would get to when
I know why
he would get to certain parts of the house, he would start barking, and the hair on his back would stand up in his neck, and would get by that part, and he would stop, but he would follow around the whole house doing
you
that.
You need to get a little horn or something for your beeps.
And
because you really sound like you're messing your drawers.
When you see the video, it makes sense. And but I mean, I want to take him on an investigation.
Your dog?
Yeah, I want to see how he reacts, how he, you know.
Well, dude, look, there's dogs that can sense people that, like medical dogs that can sense when a person's blood sugar is going high and they're getting sick or their blood sugar is going low or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're so sensitive to their environment.
Yeah. And I totally believe that the cat does that with me. He can tell when he seems to bother me more when my sugar is up. Either that or I'm just a little bit more agitated than normal and realize it. But you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, there's not, just like anything else, it's not the animal that's either dumb or mean, it's the owner.
Yeah.
You know, you make your dog what they are, and you know, their dog was stupid.
You're stupid.
I'm not stupid. Stupid is stupid does. Yeah. So anyway. So if you guys have any questions for us, or you want to tell us a story, or you want to come on and chit chat with us about ghostly things, and you're more than welcome to, just hit us up, wpgpradio@gmail.com, and Deb and I will get back to you guys and schedule a time if you want to do that. You just want to,
and if there's some subjects that you'd like for us to banter back and forth with, let us know that too.
I like to banter.
We aim to please.
And,
Shut up.
$50 to make you holler. I get paid to do the wild thing.
You're making my head hurt.
Bow chicken wow wow. We always end up back at 70s porn. I'm just saying.
Help me.
All right, we're going to get out of here so Deb can go take care of her barbecue. Oh, snipe. I didn't want to do that right then.
Quick. That was quick.
That was a hot segue right there.
Boom.
Pow. So,
bye.
Right. All right, you guys. Check back with us next week on YouTube channel. You can check us out on the Podomatic page, InFraRed InFraRed PGP Radio.podomatic.com. YouTube, you can check us out on YouTube, InFraRed Radio. And we hope to see you guys next week. And if, like I said, you had anything you want to comment on or you want to send an email, whatnot, wpgpradio@gmail.com. So Deb and I are out of here. See you, Deb. We'll talk soon. And
bye.
You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You've been listening to InFraRed Radio here on the PGP Radio Network. Join Deb and Gregg every Saturday night, Eastern Standard Time, WPGP Digital Radio, Augusta, Georgia.